Good afternoon, beloveds. This is the Conquering Hand speaking on behalf of Oneness. Today is Wednesday, something of November. Before I forget, although forgetting is never going to happen. Oneness, thank you for your guiding love, protecting love, your radiant love. Ra, thank you for the healing light of life that fills our inner kingdoms, making us stand firm to walk as one with oneness. And the earth, thank you for your grounding glory, allowing us to stand tall. So, beloveds of oneness, today's vlog has come about because I went to a funeral recently. A blessed elder passed on. The only elder in my life, in one's life, to ever have noticed one as a teenager, looked at me and said, "You know you're walking something, right?" No other adult in my life ever did that. All they ever tried to do is break it rather than make me come to know it. So he was a blessed elder who passed away. I went to his funeral, and at the funeral, other elders there were bringing the name of Madiba to disrepute. For those who don't remember who Madiba was, Nelson Mandela, but they called him Madiba in his village. Now, these elders who have never done nothing for their people, do nothing for their people, and only do for themselves, are there talking about the name of Madiba in a derogatory manner. So that's why this has come about today, because there's many things that they brought up which one will cover as quickly as possible, and I'm going to direct this to many of our elders. In fact, all of the elder then, wherever you reside in this planet, all of the Alkebu-Lan African elders, this goes out to you. Those are 40 and above, and all the younger ones too, because you learn something. And for those of you in South Africa, it goes out to you specifically. Winnie Mandela, well, Winnie whatever you call now, Zuma, nobody had a backside boy name, but the one that was president before Zuma. Anyway, I can't remember his name right now, but I'm a backside boy, remember that. And you can know why I call him that from this. So Madiba went to jail for what? 27 years. 27 years he spent in exile for fighting for the lives of his people. The lives of his people. He paid the largest price of all, solitary, 27 years. Torture in every single manner of the word. Torture that we can't even imagine, because you know these backside Europeans are the most devilish, murderous backsides this universe has ever seen, right? So we cannot imagine what he went through for 27 years and still come out with love. He was a liar, remember, a professional doing good in his life, from a good family, because all people of Africa are from good families. These idiots who come from devilish intent, see it? But we don't remember that. And he gave up his profession to fight for the lives of his people that were being killed with impunity, because these devilish Europeans that were in his land of South Africa were killing his children freely. So he went to jail 27 years. And after 27 years of torture and solitary, the people of South Africa, in fighting for their freedom, wanting their freedom, and knowing Mandela was there, Madiba was there, who incited their right to want freedom, or they want to for the right of freedom, decided that they're going to kill all the white people in South Africa because they're going to take them freedom now, because they've had enough. So the white people are like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? We need to save ourselves. We need to bring somebody they respect who can calm them down. So they went and got Madiba out of jail. Now nobody can blame Madiba for accepting to come out of jail and take the position he did within our society, but he did not sell out his people, because when they offered him money so that they could carry on doing what they were doing, and he would take that money and therefore he's on their side, he said no. He said, keep your backside money. Me don't want nothing from him. I just want to come out and carry on doing what he do. And that's what he did. Now he may not have organized the best thing for him peoples, but he is one man. And for all of you to sit down and be cussing Madiba, instead of you get up and do something for your backside self to show you what's something wrong. He went to jail for 27 years for every single one of you. And you think you have the backside right to speak any bad word about him when you have done nothing. Nothing at all. Right. Now enough of these elders were cussing Madiba for leaving Winnie. They say, should I never leave her? She fight for him while him in a jail. She never fight for him. Let's get this right. She fought for the name Madiba. She never fight for the man. Because if she had fight for the man, she would never lay down with another man and free up her pum pum for him. See it. And let me expound on this so you know better. The South Africa of old are people of love. People have a love so deep. People have a freedom so deep. People have a connectivity with themselves so deep that they speak a language that most of the world can't even begin to speak because their body's so connected. They have the clicks and all them sounds in their voice. As represented by Miriam Makeba in her song Click Song, she sing because the European them can't do it. And most people of the world can't do it. Because she was speaking about the connectivity of her people in that song. See it? Now these people are so loving, so beautiful, so connected, that when Madiba married Winnie, he married her with his spirit, not with his physical body that going dead. He married her with the infinite within himself. And when she see this, because I wanted to see this, Winnie, and me know the universe are going to make you see this. You go back and remember in yourself, you did marry him with your spirit too. And the woman that did marry him is not the woman that met him when he come out of jail. But the man you married is a greater man when he come out of jail. Because he spent that time in contemplation, where you spent that time getting lost in the European world being built in South Africa. And you can't say you didn't, because if you didn't, you would never free up your pum pum for your papa when you had a king. This is why him left you when he come out of jail. You had a king. And even though you say you was fighting for him, you never held on to his spirit. Because you let go of his spirit the moment you decided to lay with a papa. And no matter what size that dick him have, he never have no spirit. You might as well lay down with a dead piece of plastic, which most of these Europeans do. Dead piece of plastic and play with yourself. Because he never had no energy. Or he would have respect the king you did and marry and never try forgetting you. You see it? This is why Madiba leave you. Because he was a man of love. After spending 27 years in jail for his people, he proved that love. And you want to talk about him. All you elders who think you have the right to say anything, you better stop your eyes. Because the universe are going to deal with you. Thank you, universe, for dealing with these people who talk about one of love and them have no understanding. You don't do nothing for your people, and you've never done nothing for your people. Who are you to talk about Madiba? Anyway. So Winnie Mandela, she lost her spirit. She forgot the king she married and laid with a papa with no spirit. But that's reflective of South Africa itself. Because remember Miriam Makeba, was she one among? No, there was many. All of them were queens. All of you South African beauties were queens. But now you're becoming like the darkness because you're letting go of your spirit, because you're thinking money is your way to security. But only 20 years ago, they were murdering you. Not even 20 years ago. They were murdering you with impunity. So how is it in 20 years, you women who are being raped and murdered by these backside devils have decided to accept their stupidity and accept their money and now break your own men, break your own boys as children for these backside demons? You better start thinking wisely, queens. Oh, let me forget that. Princesses, queens in the making. But most of you now make it to queenhood. Most of you are turned to darkness like them demons in your country that are trying to rule you. Thank you, oneness, for the truth that left our lips today. Thank you, oneness, that the people of South Africa, our people of Alkebu-Lan all over the world, will resonate with the truth within those words. Thank you, they may hear that the truth is in their spirit. They always had that spirit, and they are losing that spirit. If not, many of them have lost that spirit. But it's always there. What is within can never be lost until you choose to lose it. And they have not chosen to lose it yet. So it has not been lost. Blessed love one and all. Conquering hand spoke. And may you all wake up to see a brighter day.